Hola guys! As we all know, many of us may find that we are drawn to the allure of the European country of Spain. Well known for its passion, history, and breathtaking beauty, you may find that there are a ton of attractions to find in La Madre Patria. From the vibrant cities entrenched in the culture and history of this former European superpower to the charming beauty found in the rustic villages and many of the natural phenomena found in such a beautiful place, you may find that you may never be able to get enough of what you find in the land of the sun. Want to know some of the best spots to visit when you decide to take that tour through Iberia? Join us as we take a look at 20 best places to visit in Spain. Number 20, Mallorca. If you ever decide to take that plunge to head to Spain, we can only say that one of the best places to visit is the island of Palma. That way, you may be able to make the most of the attractions to be found in Mallorca, its capital. Known to be the largest of the Balearic Islands, as well as the 7th largest island in the Mediterranean Sea, you'd find that it is so blessed with so many natural landscapes and attractions that it leaves little wonder as to why it is a popular tourist attraction. As an island, it is understandable that Mallorca is popular because of its beaches. As people lounge alongside the beautiful white sand and the clear blue waters of these beaches, they may be inspired to take part in other activities such as surfing, hiking, cycling, or even golf. Then again, you'd find that many make their way to Mallorca so that they can visit the Palma Aquarium. There, they can enjoy the company of over 8,000 animals from 700 different species. They could even go hiking off the idyllic Tramuntana mountain range. Trust us when we say that you must make that trip to Mallorca. Number 19, Madrid. Suffice it to say, there is no way you can claim that you went to Spain without stepping foot in its capital city of Madrid. Known to be the most populous city in the country, it makes sense that this is the political, economic, and cultural center of the entire country. As such, you'd find that Madrid is a beautiful place because of its rich history, culture, nightlife, and museums. Don't take our word for it, just attend one of their many live flamenco shows. Looking for something a bit more historic, why don't you head over to the Temple of Debod, the Egyptian temple that also offers views of the entire city. A historic city in its own right, as it seems to have been occupied since prehistoric times, there are many museums that reflect the historical treasures that can be found here. Just head to the Museo Nacional del Prado or the History Museum of Madrid to get a glimpse of the paintings and artifacts that tell the story of the city's history. After all, it is the birthplace of Picasso, one of the most famous and most successful painters of modern times. For those hoping to dance the night away, they could visit one of the many nightclubs there. You can't go wrong with getting a few drinks in clubs such as Joya Slava or Thundercat. Make sure you do all you can to make the most of a visit to Madrid. Number 18, Zaragoza. If Madrid doesn't do it for you, maybe the capital city of the province of Zaragoza will do it for you. Located by the Ebro River, you may find that this city is alluring to many because it is famous for its folklore, local cuisine, and landmarks. After all, it is home to many monuments such as the Basilica of Nuestra Señora del Pilar, the Cathedral of El Salvador, and the Aljaferia Palace. Drenched in history, you'd find that the Goya Museum is filled with artifacts and paintings such as those that were illustrated by Francisco de Goya, another one of the famous painters to come out of this beautiful country. You could also visit the ancient Roman ruins left behind from the days when Zaragoza was a Roman port city. Despite such historical artifacts, Zaragoza is also known for its contemporary architecture, so much so that it was the site of the 2008 International Expo that showcased the city's modern-day architecture, engineering, and art. Also known for its local cuisine, among which tapas seems to be a favorite, Zaragoza is certainly a destination for those looking to learn about Spain while they are there. Number 17, Alicante. Located in the Valencian community in Spain, Alicante is a historical city that seems to have been inhabited for more than 7 millennia. As such, it makes sense to find that it is such a historic city. With the first settlement built by the Iberian tribes before officially being founded by the Phocian Greeks in 325 BC, it is eventually taken by the Romans before being inhabited by the Arabic Muslims, then the Christians. Despite this multicultural history, you'd find that many are also attracted to this city because they find that the port city is stunning thanks to its warm summers and its cool winters. That said, many enjoy the summers there because they just can't wait to sink their feet into the beautiful white sand found on the almost 250-kilometer worth coastline. Visitors may find that they cannot get enough of Playa Postiguet, the main beach in the city. Once there, they may find that they can do anything from baking on the beach to taking a swim in the clear blue waters. Just make sure you wait an hour or so after having a piece of the local tapas. Just make sure you make the most of your visit to this paradise city. Number 16. Ibiza. To be honest, we know many of you may have planned this visit to Spain just so you can make your way to Ibiza. And to be honest, heading over to the Mediterranean island is such a great call. Well known for its lush beaches and its vibrant nightlife, Ibiza is perfect for those looking to chill out by the clear blue waters in beaches such as Cala Comte, Cala d'Ort, or Cala Saladeta, Oregon, for those hoping to enjoy the infamous nightlife and electric dance clubs that host rave after rave in the summer. Visitors could also make the most of the rich culture found there, as they could visit one of the hippie markets while taking in the Renaissance architecture found in places such as Dalt Vila, the picturesque city with its old pots and ramparts, or Upper Town, one of the many UNESCO World Heritage Site found in such a country. Don't forget to enjoy the sunset when you are partying in Ibiza. Number 15. Toledo. Known as the City of the Three Cultures, there aren't many places with such diverse contributors of history compared to Toledo, thanks to the cultural influences of Muslims, Christians, and Jews in its history. You'd find that they may make their way to this city because they find that it has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1986, thanks to its extensive monumental and cultural heritage. As such, you may find that the walled city is packed full with many architectural monuments, such as the Alcázar Fort of Toledo, which sits atop the hill that overlooks the city, or the Gothic Cathedral of Toledo. You could also take a look at the works made by El Greco, the Spanish Renaissance artist whose works have been stored in the local museum. You may also be able to get your hands on one of the swords made in the city that is known for its steelwork since Roman times. Believe me, you don't want to miss out on a visit to this charming city. Number 14. Granada. While you're in Spain, make sure you head to the scenically beautiful city of Granada. Located at the foothills of the Sierra Nevada in the autonomous community of Andalusia, we're not sure you'll ever find such a wonderful combination of history and beautiful landscapes elsewhere. It is only in Granada that you'd find a place where you'd find such beautiful fountains, viewpoints, and carmines, which are homes surrounded by gardens. In the same city, you'd find that its architecture stands as a source of wonder. From masterpieces such as the Catedral de Granada or the magnificent Moorish-style courtyards and royal quarters found in the Nasrid palaces, Granada is just too beautiful to miss out on. Make sure you take part in festivities such as the Corpus Christi Festival or the International Dance and Music Festival in the summer. Granada may just be the site of that peaceful break in a beautiful city. Number 13. Lanzarote. Looking to make the most out of a visit to one of the many islands found in Spain, you really cannot go wrong if you decide to make your way to the beautiful island of Lanzarote. Believed to be the first of the Canary Islands to be settled, it has long been known for its beautiful landscapes. For starters, many make their way to Lanzarote just so that they could experience the beautiful beaches found there for themselves. Just make your way to Playa de Papagayo, a beach well known for its calm, emerald green waters. With so many beaches there, you may find that Lanzarote is also popular because it is a fantastic place to experience water sports, such as snorkeling and diving. Just make sure you visit amazing water parks such as Aquapark Costa Teguise and Aqualava to have the most fun-filled experiences on the island. While you are there, make sure you make the most of the famous volcanic landscapes found there. To do so, you may want to visit the Timanfaya National Park so that you can get a proper look at the live volcano and lava fields found there. You just can't miss out on the natural beauty found in Lanzarote. Number 12. Tenerife. If you like Lanzarote, then you definitely love Tenerife. Another one of the Canary Islands, Tenerife just happens to be the largest of them all. And as such, it is filled with many attractions that draw many people there from all corners of the world. For starters, visitors may find that they are drawn to this beautiful island because they want to see the black and gold sand beaches for themselves. Once they are done sunbathing there, they can take a hike up Mount Teide, the highest peak in the entire country. Once they are up there, they can get their fill of the breathtaking volcanic views found there. Looking for something a bit more upbeat, visitors could visit Siam Park, which just happens to be one of the best water parks in the world. They could also enjoy the best cuisine and festivals this popular island has to offer. Make sure you make your way to Tenerife as soon as possible. Number 11, Seville. Known to be the largest city and the capital city of the Spanish autonomous community of Andalusia and the province of Seville, many find that they fall in love with Seville when they visit it, because it is the perfect mix of history, architecture, culture, and historic landmarks. We're talking about architectural marvels such as the Seville Cathedral, the Royal Palace, and the Giralda Tower, all architectural wonders that we have the Moors and the Goths to thank for. Once you are done taking the sights of these beautiful buildings, you can make the most of the lively and vibrant atmosphere by taking part in the flamenco dancing. You may find you won't see a better place to enjoy this because Seville is considered to be the home of flamenco, so make sure you enjoy this while enjoying the spectacular tapas dishes as well. Seville is truly the place to be for those hoping to experience the colorful culture of Spain. Number 10, Valencia. Although many would rather visit spots such as Madrid, we must say that many would not regret visiting such a beautiful city as Valencia. This ancient 2,000-year-old city is filled with white sandy beaches that make it such a paradise. As nice and warm as this city may be, it is also a place filled with historical sites and architectural wonders. While walking through this beautiful city, you may find monuments such as the Cathedral, El Miguelete Bell Tower, La Lonja, and the Mercado Central. Aside from its beautiful landscape and breathtaking architecture, visitors may find that this green, cycle-friendly city enjoys a ton of bizarre annual festivals, so much so that it is known for its love of partying. Apparently, Valencia is well known for Las Fallas, a 5-day festival that parades papier-mâché puppets all through the city before setting them on fire in March. Do not miss out on the experiences to be had in such a beautiful city as Valencia. Number 9. Fuerteventura. We make our way back to one of the other Canary Islands by visiting Fuerteventura. Declared to be a biosphere reserve by UNESCO back in 2009, perhaps due to the fact that it is the oldest island in the Canary Islands, as it was formed 20 million years ago thanks to a volcanic eruption, you may find that many people make their way to this beautiful spot just so they can experience to be found in such a wonderful place by themselves. Thanks to the fact that it is an island, you may find that many tourists just fall in love with their beaches when they get there. That is because, aside from how beautiful these sandy beaches are, they may also have a ton of fun taking part in activities such as diving, snorkeling, scuba diving, hiking, canoeing, sailing, and beach volleyball. For those looking for activities that are a bit calmer, they may take part in bird watching on tours through towns such as Betancuria, the former capital of the island with its white houses in a green valley. You just have to visit this beautiful island for yourself. Number 8. Ronda. Located in the province of Malaga, many make their way to Ronda so that they could experience what it's like to be in one of the oldest cities in the country. Thanks to this history filled with the influence of the Romans and the Moors, many would find that Ronda is filled with many historical treasures, such as city walls and gates. The history can also be seen in the architecture of Ronda. Just take a tour of the old town where you can find historical structures such as palaces, churches, and plaza within the medical walls and portals found there. Make sure you also take in the natural beauty that can be found in spots such as the Serene de Ronda Mountains. There are a ton of breathtaking sights to lay your eyes on when you visit Ronda. Number 7. San Sebastian. Located in the north of Basque Country, on the southeastern coast of the Bay of Biscay, Santander, many visitors have reported that they just had to make their way to San Sebastian because they just had to witness the natural beauty to be found there for themselves. After all, not only is it surrounded by natural beauties such as Mount Igueldo and Mount Urgel, they can also see the beautiful Belle Epoque building for themselves. This is also a place that has spectacular beaches, with Playa de la Zuriola being a popular spot for surfing and other water sports and activities. A town rich in culture and history as well as some of the best tapas anyone can find in the country, there is much to enjoy when you are in San Sebastian. Number 6. Santander. Known as the capital city of Cantabria, visitors may find that this ancient city has long been a port city since ancient times. Although much of the medieval city was lost to the Great Fire of 1941, Many people still make their way to Santander so that they can witness the splendors of history for themselves. They can tour through the old town so that they could witness some of the traditional architecture and charming cafes that exist in such a wondrous atmosphere. With the displays of history found there, visitors can also make the most of the wonderful beaches found there. A visit to El Sardinero is bound to clear your mind right before you enjoy some of the fresh seafood that can be found there. Make your way to Santander if you want to make the most of the most relaxed atmosphere found in Spain. Number 5. Salamanca. One of the most must-see places in the entire country. There is no way anyone can claim they visited Spain without having stepped foot in Salamanca. Located in the northwestern quadrant of the Iberian Peninsula, Salamanca is an old city that dates back to the Iron Age almost 3,000 years ago. As such, visitors may find that this city is filled with many historical structures. For example, these visitors make their way to Salamanca so that they can visit the University of Salamanca, the oldest university in the country that was founded by King Alonso and 9th of Leon in the year 1218. Salamanca is also the home to two cathedrals, aptly named the Old and New Cathedrals. Both representatives of Renaissance and Gothic architecture, both are representatives of the rich history of this ancient city. Also make sure you make your way to other architectural sites such as the 15th century Casa de las Conchas and the 18th century Plaza Mayor. Do not miss out on this trip to the past that can be found in Salamanca. Number 4. Barcelona. Another must-visit place in Spain. There is no way anyone can visit Spain without visiting the Catalonian region of Barcelona. The largest city in this region, many know Barcelona for its rich cultural heritage. So much so, that is a popular tourist destination today. Once there, Nan can take in wonders such as the Gaudi architecture in iconic buildings such as Park Güell, Casa Mila, and Sagrada Familia. They could also make their way through the Gothic Quarter so that they could get a peek at the medieval architecture found there. After visiting one of the iconic museums found there, such as the Picasso Museum, tourists could go shopping in one of the diverse malls found there before enjoying the lively nightlife in the city. Barcelona is a fantastic place to visit for anyone hoping to enjoy the best of Spain. Number 3. Cadiz. Located in the southwest region of the Iberian Peninsula, this is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Western Europe. After it was set up by the Phoenicians as a trading post in 7th century BC, this ancient town is the perfect tourist destination for anyone hoping to experience the rich history and culture of Spain. Sure, the beaches are all beautiful, with La Caleta being a wonderful beach to visit, but you may find that many even make their way to these beaches so they can visit Castillo de San Sebastian and Castillo de Santa Catalina, a beautifully preserved castle built all the way back in 1492. Add the lively festivals and the local tapas to boot, Cadiz is the perfect slice of Spain for those hoping to experience the history of themselves. Number 2. Santiago de Compostela. Next up, we head out to Santiago de Compostela, a wonderful city located in Galicia. With its origins in the shrine of St. James the Great, now known as the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, you may find that this city has so many visitors because it is believed to be the endpoint of the Camino de Santiago pilgrimage route, will give visitors access to the tomb of St. James the Great, who just happened to be one of the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ. As such, many cannot wait to visit the renowned UNESCO World Heritage Site. It truly is a site of wonder. Number 1. Bilbao. Finally, we head out to the city of Bilbao, the largest city in Basque Country. Established back in the 13th century by Diego López V de Haro, the head of the powerful Haro. As it was founded long ago, many tourists find that the city is filled with many historical sites as well as museums filled with historical artifacts. As such, many visit places such as the Guggenheim Museum or the Euskalduna Conference Center and Concert Hall so that they can get a feel of the history established in this city. Make sure you make the most of the beaches found there as well. You just may not find a place as beautiful as Bilbao in all of Spain.